This is how to dropship in 2025. So, first things first, you need to pick your niche. You can use the same ones that worked in 2024 or find one that works for you. The best niches are going to be trending products. This means products that will have high demand this year. And some of the best places to find these products are going to be TikTok and Facebook. Simply go on there and search for products that you like. If you're getting value out of this video so far, make sure to drop a like down below. It helps my videos rank better on YouTube. After you found a trending product, it's time to find a supplier. Now, there's two ways I recommend doing this. First way, you could use Google to do this. So just search for the product and then add wholesale to the end of it and see what comes up. Or you could use a software to help you find suppliers faster. Next, you want to check out the product page to make sure they're a legitimate company. Look for things such as a company name, a location, and contact information. Once you found a potential supplier, you reach out to them and place an order to make sure they're legit. Make sure to look over the quality of the product and also take note of the shipping time. You should also ask them if they offer any discounts for larger orders. You don't want to buy products that are going to arrive late or poor quality. So spend more money on the front end to get higher quality products. Trust me, it'll pay off in the long run. And once you found a good supplier, here's what you should ask them. Number 1, do you offer discounts for larger orders? Number 2, can you send me a catalog or list of all the products you sell? Number 3, how long does it typically take for you to ship my orders? And number 4, what shipping companies do you ship with? After you receive their responses, you're now ready to start selling. Now, before we move on to the next step, I want to say that you can get all of this information from the free version of a software. However, if you want to expedite this process and save time, the software has a feature where you can connect with suppliers directly through the software. On top of that, they've recently rolled out an AI product that allows you to generate images of your own products to use on your store. They also have a built-in product research tool that shows you exactly how well a product is going to sell based on historical data. Okay, so now that you found a supplier, it's time to build your store. One of the best platforms to build a dropshipping store is Shopify. That's because it's easy to use and customize. Plus, it's really fast. When you first log into Shopify, you'll be asked to add a domain name. To do this, click Add Domain, then enter your desired domain name into the search bar and select Check Availability. If your desired domain name isn't available, try adding numbers or hyphens to the end of it. For example, if your desired domain name is taken, you could add something like shop to the end of it. Then click Secure Domain. This will allow you to preview your domain name before purchasing it. So make sure to double-check your spelling. Once you purchased your domain, you can move on to step 1, which is selecting a template. There's many different templates you can choose from, but I suggest sticking with one that's optimized for mobile devices. After you selected a template, you can move on to step 2, which is naming your store. Remember that your store name should be easy to remember and brandable. After you chose a store name, you can move on to step 3, which is customizing your store. As you can see, it's very easy to customize your store to look however you want. If you want to change the colors of your store, you can do that by clicking Customize. And if you want to change the layout of your store, you can do that by clicking Add Section. Once you finish customizing your store, you can move on to step 4, which is adding a logo to your store. To do this, go to Online Store, then click Themes, then click Customize, then click Logo, and upload your logo. Keep in mind that your logo should be a PNG file since it'll keep the transparent background. Moving on to step 5, you're going to want to install a couple apps on your Shopify store. The first app is going to be an email marketing software. Email marketing is still one of the best ways to get sales. So make sure you install this app. Another great app you should install is a chatbot app. Chatbots are great to have on your store because it helps answer questions instantly and qualifies the lead for you. The last app I recommend installing is a shipping app. Shipping apps are great to have on your store because it gives the customer multiple options when checking out. More often than not, customers will abandon their carts if you only offer one shipping option. So, having multiple shipping options on your store is key. Now, after you installed these apps, you can move on to step 6, which is adding your first product. To do this, go to Products, then click Add Product. Next, you'll want to give your product a title. Your product title should include keywords that are searchable. Keywords are simply words that people will type into the search bar when looking for a product. For example, if you were selling a phone case, a keyword would be iPhone 14 Pro case. So if someone searched that up on the search bar, your product will show up. You can also use the software to help you come up with product titles. They also have a built-in product research tool that shows you exactly how well a product is going to sell based on historical data. Now, after you added a title, you'll want to add a description. Make sure your description is at least 300 words. The longer it is, the more likely people are to read it. And that increases the likelihood of them buying the product. You can also use the software to help you write these descriptions. After you wrote your description, you'll want to add some images. Make sure to use high-quality images and a clean background. You can also use the software to help you create images faster. Moving on to step 7, you're going to want to connect your Shopify store to your supplier. Now, this is very important. You want to make sure your supplier is connected to your store before you start marketing. The reason why is because you do want to receive a bunch of orders and then have to manually forward them to your supplier. So the easiest way to connect your Shopify store to your supplier is by using a software. The last step to take is to start marketing. You can market through multiple different channels, but the 3 main ones are going to be Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And the way you market is by running ads. So just create an ad and direct it to the product you're selling. This is a simplified version of how to dropship. And if you want to learn more about any of these steps, I'll leave a video down below that explains the entire process in depth. Now, if you made it this far, it's time for me to leave you with a little secret. The opportunity to make money online is bigger than it's ever been, but so is the competition. The only way you're going to be successful is by putting in the work. Don't believe anybody that tells you it's a get-rich-quick scheme because it's not. It takes time, effort, and consistency to be successful. But if you're willing to put in the work, you can absolutely make a full-time income online. Now it's time for you to take action. Go ahead and comment down below, drop a like, and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.